And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first 2 wins. Houston's anchored on defense by Dwight Howard, but once you get past him and Patrick Beverley, not a whole lot of D being played on that team. Are they relying on Howard too much?
I think they rely on Howard way too much defensively. That's why it ultimately gets him in foul trouble. Perimeter players often get bailed out by him. They need to do a better job of stepping up.
That does it for us from here. For now, we'll see you next time.
Let's meet your Houston Rockets. Starting at small forward.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Jazz in Utah.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics, Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Bradley is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Turner in at the small forward position.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
That's good.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Thomas to the inside. Here's Zeller. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Zeller. Sullinger's got his first points in this one. On defense, Boston. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Harden's shot is good.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Thomas outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Coming up next Tuesday, November 4th.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Thomas is out there with Smart. Then there's Jerebko. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Bass in at the 4 slot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, as free throws are better than a layup.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. That mid-range shot is the strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
And the Celtics making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
Boy, Harden is really pouring it on right now. Fear the beard.
Crowder kicks to Smart. Crowder, the pass to Smart. The feed now to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Olynyk dishes to Jerebko. From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And we're through 2 here in a good... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Thomas, and that one's good. Ariza's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Rockets.
Oh, they give it up and then get it right back. The lead, 2 triples back-to-back, and the momentum swinging like crazy.
And the fans going crazy too, Steve. They couldn't have asked for anything better than this.
And it's Turner off the drive. Outside Thomas. Shoots from the block. Shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Oh, and the take by Ariza.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
We're at the end of the third.
Wednesday, November 5th. Chris Paul.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between 2 teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got your red card. Thomas is out there with Smart. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Thomas, defended by Beverly, and count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the hot shooting continues, guys.
Yeah, it sure does, Steve. They've mothballed the defense, though. It's all about offense today. What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does. This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul him right away.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Some changes for Boston. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Turner comes in for Urebka. And it's Avery Bradley in for Smart. Now here's Beverly, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Outside Bradley. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Yes!
That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop can seal the deal.
And here's Houston. It's Harden with the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
That's big. I mean, once he got to the line with the opportunity to take the lead, he did not want to blow it.
Back to Bradley. Turner passes to Bradley. He dishes it to Thomas. Misses the 3. So it's a narrow victory for the